Assalamu alaikum students, and welcome back to your English class, and I am your teacher Miss Maria, and this video is for class 6. So students, some of the students have told me that you guys haven't done exercise C of lesson number 2 of your grammar book, and lesson number 2 is auxiliary verbs. So as you know that auxiliary verbs are the verbs that help us to better understand about the verbs. Okay, they appear before main verbs and express what they express ability, possibility, permission and obligation in a sentence. Modal verbs remain the same with all nouns and pronouns. Okay, so what are the auxiliary verbs? What are the auxiliary verbs? Ma'am Momina have told you about these auxiliary verbs. Okay, but they help us to understand about the verbs. So today we will do exercise C of this lesson. So in this lesson, exercise C, they are asking us, Tanya has been invited at her cousin Hina's wedding. It is going to be a big celebration. Hina would like Tanya to help with the celebrations. What they are saying that Tanya has been invited at her cousin's Hina's wedding. Hina ki shadi hai and Tanya has been invited on her wedding. And now it's they have planned a big celebration of Hina's wedding. So Hina want Tanya to help her in celebrations of the wedding. Okay, they have a small little dialogue or conversation between two people. Hina is saying that, will you participate in my wedding celebrations? And Tanya, yes, I will. Now they are saying that here we have used the auxiliary will to make an invitation. So they are going to make an invitation by using this will. Tanya has offered to help Hina. Tanya wants to help Hina, ठीक है, because Tanya Hina is going to marry, ठीक है, so Tanya is going to join or to celebrate her wedding. So Tanya has to help Hina in her wedding works, ठीक है. Use the following auxiliaries may, can and will to complete the questions that Tanya asks Hina. ठीक है, because Tanya offered help to Hina, so Tanya will ask some of the questions to the Hina. ठीक है, so we have to complete all those questions. Do not forget to put question marks at the end. Why do not forget to put the question marks? Because they all are the questions, not the answers. Okay, so the first auxiliary verb which they have used is may. May I help you in which? To select the dresses or to select the menu of the wedding और कुछ भी हो सकता था. ठीक है, so we write may I help you to select the dresses. Then may I help you to decorate the stage or decorate the stage. Can I choose the menu? Can I help you to invite the guests? Will you help me with makeup? ठीक है, so all these were the questions. You can write anything in it. ठीक है, आपकी मर्ज़ी. आप अगर इसमें कुछ चेंजेस करके लिखना चाहते हैं इनकी इन क्वेश्चंस में, तो यू कैन राइट ऑल दोज थिंग्स. ठीक है, बट इफ़ यू डोंट वांट टू, यू कैन राइट दीज वन. ठीक है. So students, this was important for your test, so that's why I have completed it today. I'm talking about the auxiliary verbs, exercise number C. Now you have to open your textbook. Page number is 33. This is open punctuation. So now we are going to do about the punctuation. ठीक है. What is punctuation? Punctuation helps us in our sentences, and they clear the reader what they clarify the meanings of the sentences, so they can tell the readers more clearly that we are talking about the question or about the affirmative sentences or about any other type of sentence. ठीक है, they are the marks such as full stop, comma, brackets, exclamation, inverted commas. They can be all of these. ठीक है, so today now we are going to read about the open punctuation. That what are the open punctuation? So in the past, when we wrote letters, the comma is placed at the end of each line of an address. This is known as closed punctuation. What is, before moving towards open punctuation, we have to be known about, very well known about close punctuation. What is close punctuation? Close punctuation are the commas which we place at the end of the address like this, okay? But in open punctuation, however, nowadays we prefer not to add any punctuation at the end of each line of an address. This is known as the open punctuation, okay? In open punctuation we didn't put commas at the end of the address, but in close punctuation we put or we add commas at the end of the address, okay? Open punctuation and close punctuation is very easy for you guys. Note that for informal letters to friends, we may also choose to use open punctuation after greetings and farewells. What are the informal letters? Informal letters are the letters which we wrote to our siblings, our parents, our family, friends and the relatives. Okay, so when we are writing informal letter to our friends, our family or to anyone, we may also choose to use open punctuation after greetings and farewell. What are the greetings? जब हम उन्हें सलाम वगैरह करते हैं, we say अस्सलाम वालेकुम, we say hello to them. And what are the farewell? When we are saying goodbye to them or best regards, ठीक है? So it's our choice that if we don't want to use comma in or greetings and in farewells, we are free not to use the close punctuation, okay? We are allowed to use open punctuation but in informal letters, not in the formal letters. Dear Mr. Wrong, this is the greeting. Dear Miss Liu, greeting. Dear Alan, this is also a greeting. Love, best regards, always. These are the farewells. Note also that dates are always written in the order of day, month and year. Before this, what you have to do, you have to put date on your page. Today is 23/6/2020 and day is Tuesday. Acha. First of all, in letters we write address, right? Then we write date, okay? Then what they are saying, when we are going to write date, what will be the sequence of writing the date? That first of all we will write day और ठीक है जो भी डेट है उस दिन, then month and then the year, ठीक है? What? Day or date, then month and then the year, okay? Then they have a note for us regarding this writing this date. The date and the year are written in numbers. When we are going to write the date, in which form we are going to write it? In the numbers or in the digits, okay? While the month is spelled out. Spelled out mean we are going to write its English name, that November, December, January, February, whatever it is, okay? This is to avoid any unnecessary confusion, because in few writings most of the people write month first, then the date and then the year. To avoid this confusion, they are saying that it is necessary to write the name of the month, okay? Spelled, you have to spell the month. This is to avoid any unnecessary confusion. Furthermore, no comma is needed for writing dates, okay? Because we are reading open punctuation, and in open punctuation we are not going to allow, or we are free not to use the commas in the dates or in the months or after the greetings or the farewells or after the addresses. So this was the open punctuation, and in close punctuation obviously we use commas at the end of the all these things. Okay students, now move to the next page, page number 34, and put date on this page. And now we are going to read about the idioms, okay? So what are the idioms? An idiom is an expression that does not mean exactly what it says. An idiom has in fact a different meaning from the meaning of its individual words. What are the idioms? Idioms are those expressions in which they doesn't mean what they are looking like, ठीक है? वो उस तरह से नहीं होते जो में लिखा हुआ होता है, ठीक है? उनका मीनिंग कुछ और होता है. दे स्पेल्ड डिफरेंट, दे प्रोनाउंस डिफरेंट, बट द मीनिंग ऑफ द idioms आर डिफरेंट, ठीक है? For example, when I am saying you, Alice is always building castles in the air. Is it possible to build Castles in the air, no, it's not possible to build the castle in the air, and it doesn't mean exactly what it is looking like. ठीक है, it means daydreaming. ठीक है, यानी कि दिन में ख्वाब देखना. So building castles in the air means daydreaming. So the idioms are the expressions that doesn't mean exactly what they say or what they look. Idioms has in fact in different meaning from the meaning of the its individual words. ठीक है, अगर आप इसको इंडिविजुअली देखें तो देयर मीनिंग विल बी डिफरेंट, बट इफ़ यू आर कंबाइनिंग इट देयर मीनिंग विल बी डिफरेंट. Okay, then in the next, you are treading on thin ice, in danger. Don't worry about Mr. U, his bark is worse than his bite. यानी उनका जो बोलना है, he is not as fierce as he appears. It was my first time at formal dinner. I felt like a fish out of water. ठीक है, extremely uncomfortable and out of place. A fish out of water means extremely uncomfortable and out of place. ठीक है, don't be a wet blanket. A person who prevents others from enjoying themselves. ठीक है, these were the meanings of these idioms. Idioms help to convey information in an informal but creative manner, and they can often be found in personal letters. Because idioms are informal, they are not appropriate for formal writing occasions, such as when we are writing instructions and reports. Okay ji, what they are saying that idioms are not for the informal letters or they are saying that idioms are for the informal conversation, informal letters, ठीक है, informal discussion. They are not made for the formal writings or formal occasions. For example, when you are going to give instructions to someone, for example, I am giving instructions to you, so I am not going to use idioms in it. ठीक है, for example, I am writing a report on any occasion which has been held in our school. For example, we have conducted sports day in our school, and sir has been asked to me that I have to write a report. So I am not going to use idioms. I am not going to use idioms in that report. ठीक है, okay जी. So you can find idioms in the personal letters, not in the formal writing occasions. Have you ever heard or used the following idioms? What do they mean and when would you use them? They have given you few of the idioms like I am dead broke, stop beating about the bush, don't bite the hand that feeds you, so you have shown your true colors, life's not a bed of roses, you know. You all have to eat your words if you lose. Stop blowing your own trumpet. You are really in a deep water now. All these are the bold words are the idioms. ठीक है, so maybe you have already heard about these idioms or maybe you haven't. So now we are going to write the meanings of these idioms on the notebook, but after doing this like next page. Okay students, now move to the next page, page number 35. That is nouns. Nouns are very easy, as you know that, but we have different types. So as you know, nouns, what are the nouns? Noun are one of the most important classes of words in English. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing or idea, or in a simple way, a noun is a name of a person, place, thing or animal or idea. ठीक है, the following words are all nouns. All these are the noun. This is a name of a person, this is a name of this is a place, this is also a place, ठीक है, or you can call it this is a thing in which people live. This is a road, this is a thing, place. ठीक है, Singapore is also a country, name of a country is also a noun. All these are the places, these are the things, and these are the ideas. So Nouns are important because together with verbs they help to form the basic components of any sentence. Why nouns are important? Because nouns are the basic components of any sentence. When they form with the verb, they can give a vivid picture of the sentence. Without noun, we are not easily able to understand that about what reader is talking. Okay, what reader is talking about. Mrs. Qua ate pineapples. Mrs. Qua is a noun, ate verb, pineapples noun. ठीक है, for example I will say Mrs. Qua ate what she ate. ठीक है, so I have to write that what she ate. Or if I skip this Mrs. Qua and I only wrote 8 pineapples. किसने खाए भाई pineapples? When I will put a noun in it, that he, she, it, they, Mrs. Qua, then it will give you a clear picture of the sentence. Okay, so these are the nouns. That nouns are important because together with verbs they help to form the basic components of any sentence. Now move to the next page. A noun may function as either the subject or object of a sentence. As all of you know that in every sentence we have subject, then verb plus object. ठीक है, the person who is performing the action, the thing which on which we are working, ठीक है, and the thing which is receiving the action. Subject is performing the action, object is receiving the action, and verb is the main thing which on which we are working. ठीक है, or anybody can be working. So they are saying जो noun है it can be function as subject or it can be function as the object as well. ठीक है, the subject of a sentence commits the action in a sentence, the object receives the action in a sentence. Look, they all have also written it. The subject of a sentence commits the action or performs the action, ठीक है, in a sentence, and then the object receives the action in a sentence. For example, look at this. Jeffrey likes Karen. Noun, verb, noun, ठीक है, but it is working as the object and it is working as the subject. She is performing the action or he is performing the action. This is the main verb and this is the object because it is receiving the action. So these are the examples of it. Then can you identify the nouns in the following sentences? We will write to muslin again. What is the noun in it? Muslin. ठीक है, Orchard Road is such an exciting place. This is also a noun. Mr. Rajendran is leaving for the United States of America. We have two nouns in it, Mr. Rajendran and United States of America. Then Mother's Day is coming soon. Mother's Day is a noun. May you have a wonderful time in New Zealand. New Zealand is the noun. So this was it for today's class and I will meet you in the next lecture. In the next lecture we will do the words meaning of these idioms. I will meet you in the next lecture with a new material. ठीक है, till that stay safe, stay at your homes. Allah Hafiz students.